Morning, Wall Street winners. It is Wednesday, November 6th, and the election results are in, and the Republicans have just crushed the Democrats. Not only did they take the presidency with Donald Trump winning with 277 electoral votes, but they've also taken the Senate and have a majority in the Senate and have a majority in the House. It is just incredible to see the results. Clearly, the American people wanted change, and they are going to get it, whether that's good or bad, but they are going to get change. And how this result is turning out in the markets is actually quite positive. So if you look at the three US indices, all three of these are up significantly. The Dow Jones is up over 3%, the S&P 500 up 2.25% to 8%, and the NASDAQ up 1.65%. So it is definitely starting or setting up to be a very green day in the markets today. And there is a lot of hope and enthusiasm around this win by Donald Trump. So, starting with health and retail, you can see that Costco, which was up yesterday going into the election, is up today, looking like it could get back up into the 900 levels, which is exactly what we were talking about a few days ago when it was down in the 870s, telling you it was a great time to buy because it was likely to get back into the 900s. So there we have that. Lulu looks like it's off today for whatever reason. Dollar General down. But everything else, well, not everything. Walmart's up $1.25, and then Home Depot's off. So Home Depot's down 226. This is interesting. They're 6 days out to earnings. I think Home Depot is a steal right now at 397, and it should do well going into earnings this quarter. Some healthcare are off, so HCA is down 21, but Humana, for whatever reason, is up 28 pre-market. So that's an interesting 10% move in the pre-market. Looking at the news here, not sure how that affects them because they had results on November 2nd. They beat earnings expectations, and analysts now have a new forecast. But it obviously is boding well for for Humana based on a Trump win. So that looks to be positive. Scrolling down into transport, we've got transport off in JB Hunt, and we've got oil stocks. I think oil is going to take off today based on drill. You can see that Valero is up $3. You've got Exxon up 2, Chevron up almost $3. So oil, even though crude is off $1.59, the oil stocks, the U.S. oil stocks, are soaring today, and it looks like it's time for oil to start making a comeback with the change in the presidency. Then we roll down into tech, and NVIDIA and all of the semis look like they're going to have a very positive day. CrowdStrike is up 2%, so up to 314 there. Now, CrowdStrike does report on the 26th of this month, so it'll be interesting to hear to hear what comes out of some of the cybersecurity companies. CrowdStrike being one, Palo Alto, PanW being another. They're reporting in 14 days. It's up as well, and then Nat, Cloudflare. So seeing what they report coming out tomorrow. We also have earnings today from ARM, and you can see as we scroll down, ARM up $1.92 in the pre-market. It has earnings today. I believe those are aftermarket, so we'll hear from those. I don't believe they've listed anything, but yeah, I think it is aftermarket for ARM. And then we've got Qualcomm up. You've got your IBM is up significantly. Lam Research was up yesterday. It's up slightly today, not a tremendous amount, only 80 cents. Then scrolling down, Tesla. I mean, Elon Musk supporting President Trump. Tesla's up $32 a share. That's a huge, huge bump for Tesla. We've got BABA down due to the likelihood of tariffs and that impacting Chinese manufacturers, Chinese companies. So it is off. NVIDIA is up $1.38. Google is up almost $4. Adobe's up. I mean, it's almost everything is up other than Taiwan Semi, which could be affected negatively by the Trump election and the Trump administration. So it might be interesting buy right now because nothing's going to happen until next year and we're going to see results out of Taiwan Semi before that. It might be interesting to buy in and play a bit of a shift in TSM today, having it down. And then you've got banks, and banks are just doing very well today. SoFi up 80 cents. It's going to hit more than $12. So that will have doubled in the last few months. An amazing stock to have owned and to continue to own over that period. All of these stocks are just on fire today. Look at JP Morgan up $14. You've got Morgan Stanley up 10, Goldman up $37, almost $38. That is a huge move to the upside for Goldman and other financial services stocks. So obviously, there's a lot of hope in deregulation and less regulation in general in financial services, which isn't necessarily a good thing for consumers in the long run, but it's a good thing for the profitability and viability of these firms to basically do what they want to do with less restrictions going forward under the Trump administration. So that's where we are today. If you were invested, congratulations, you've done very well. And just remember, take your profits. These don't necessarily stick around day after day. So lock them in and then wait until the price drops back down and buy back in. Good luck in your trades. If you're liking these videos, please hit the like and subscribe button, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow.